I wake up, put a dip in, crack a cold one, put my boots and my camouflage thong on. This is the Outlaw song. Yeah, yeah! You dip, bro? I'll put a good dip in today. The sexiest, without a doubt, 100% the sexiest can to ever come out from any dipping company, smokeless tobacco product whatsoever that has ever come out. 100%. This brand spanking new Camouflage Copenhagen wintergreen, ladies and gentlemen. Look how sexy that mother trucker can is. Well, right here, it's in the little 5-can roll. Right here, this is 3 cans. Well, because I dipped some before, I couldn't wait for the dang video. So this is the little freaking cool 5-can roll mother trucking thing. If you go to my Instagram, you can see the full picture and everything. I took some cool pictures up on my Instagram. But let's get one of these sons of bitches out. What I like to do with the 5-can rolls, instead of like, just ripping it to shreds and stuff like that, I get a 5-can roll because, I'll get one of these like every 5 days or so, because I'll go through about a can a day I usually go through. So I'll take the son of a bitch, I just put my fingernail in, just like you're cracking a can. I just put it, just over one can, and then twist the son of a bitch, and it comes right off. And then it's not all freaking crazy like you freaking screwed it up. And then you got this off, and then you just peel it off, right there, like that. Yep. Get the tits out of here, and then boom, we got the beautiful. Oh my gosh! Please, Copenhagen, whatever you do, please don't ever get rid of this can again. And if you do, I'm going to get my BB gun, and I'm going to find the CEO of Copenhagen, and whenever he is taking a shit, I'm going to shoot him straight in his left nostril. He's going to bleed. That was probably the stupidest thing I've ever said. Let's crack this sumbitch and get us a pinch. Oh, I can't wait. I can't freaking wait, y'all. Oh, gosh dang it. Dang barcode. 3 simple words you know to putting in a good dip. Pack, dip, and spit. Put a good dip in. Oh God. Oh, that's just so gross. Oh, who dips? Oh, you dip, bro? Ew. That's disgusting, man. Ladies and gentlemen, mud jug of the day. We're dipping some Camo Copenhagen. Why not do the I had to brush the dust off of this mud jug a little bit, because this is we're giving a little outlaw history here, very first mud jug that I ever owned in my entire dipping career. Because I'm a professional dipper, alright? I just moved this really hard. I'm afraid my tower's gonna fall over. Son of a bitch! This is the Realtree Hardwoods Green mud jug. Still up on mudjug.com. The very first mud jug that I have ever had. And this is probably still one of my favorite mud jugs, just because it has a lot of sentimental value to me. And it should to you too. If you are thinking about buying mud jugs and you have a lot of them and you do not have this in your collection, what are you doing with your mud jug career, y'all? What the tits is wrong with you? Go to mudjug.com and get you the original frickin' Camo mud jug on mudjug.com. If you want to collect mud jugs, this is definitely gotta be in your collection. I cannot get over this freaking can. This can is so gosh dang badass that it makes me actually want to dip more. It's time for a mud jug minute!
Peter, that's disgusting. Here, spit in this cup instead. Oh, there's my apple juice.
Hey Peter, you should have bought a mud jug, you silly bitch.
That's it for a mud jug minute!
You have to excuse me a little bit if I might seem like drunk or something or whatever. I've been up for like 35 hours or something like that, so I'm done. I'm over the edge, y'all. I actually just got in all y'all's merchandise that y'all have ordered, and I've been shipping orders and crap like crazy. So excuse me if I'm a little offbeat today because, well, I think I deserve it, alright? I put out tons of videos for you guys this past couple weeks, but I might be a little off this video, so just a forewarning, alright? You did, bro? Well, do you? Well, do you, punk? You dip, bro. Look at this freaking brand spanking new t-shirt. Of course, I got it over my camouflage hoodie. It's cold outside, mother truckers. I need to freaking get cold, alright? It's getting cold out in this sumbitch. I need to freaking wear my hoodie. But the beautiful brand new You Dip Bro t-shirt produced by the boys over at rednecknationgear.com. And this shirt and many more, there hasn't been too many dipper gear, like, you know, you can't really, okay, I want to wear a t-shirt that says I'm a dipper, you know what I mean? Well, if you, the guys over at rednecknationgear.com, or the guy, Mr. Bobby Clicky over at rednecknationgear.com, has come out with this website, dippernationgear.com. The link's going to be down below, okay? You go to this website and they got tons of dipper gear, hats, and like 3 different styles of t-shirts. They got, short sleeve, long sleeve, and hoodies of all of them. So if you want a You Dip Bro hoodie, or You Dip Bro freaking long sleeve freaking t-shirt, or they have another one that says dip just across it, dip period, and it's like freaking United We Dip, and just a bunch of other Dipper Nation too cool type of t-shirts and freaking sick as tits merch. Go check it out. The link is below, dippernationgear.com. Sick as tits t-shirt, right? I mean, I'm gonna get freaking, I'm gonna get all the dips with this, man. This t-shirt's gonna get me all the dips. The people are gonna see me in the street and they're gonna be like, man, they got dips. I'm gonna give them a pinch out of my can. You see what I'm talking about? I feel fucking drunk right now. I am so freaking deprived of sleep. I think it's time for some dip mail, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Dip mail from the good old boys over at Grizzly, mother truckers. So let's see what we got today. Go camo for a great cause. Grizzly Outdoor Core. With the brand spanking new, we got the camo cans today. We got Copenhagen camo. Which one freaking copied each other? I seen the Grizzly camo cans before I seen the Copenhagen camo cans. So maybe camo is freaking, or maybe Copenhagen is stealing the little idea from Grizzly over there. I don't know. But we got, of course, if you guys didn't know, Grizzly's carrying the camo cans out there too in the wintergreen, the mint, the straight, and the 1900. I got all the other ones except the 1900. And I'm still looking for that 1900 can out there somewhere. It's like Pokemon, y'all, or Pokemon, what is it? Pokemon or Pokemon? I have no freaking clue. I wasn't a gosh dang nerd and played that stupid crap. I bet some of you sons of bitches still play that. Some of you guys are going to dislike this video right now just because you guys still play Pokemon. Or Pokemon, whatever it is. A couple videos ago I said, oh, you know, the Grizzly are doing the cans for the troops. Well, it's actually not for the troops, which, too bad, you know, it could have been for the troops. That would have been really cool if it was. But it's actually support those that protect our outdoors rights and traditions. Join today and make a difference only at mygrizzly.com. I changed the little narrator's voice to a 1941.8 in March 1948 or 1. What the hell? From Tennessee. That's the guy I'm talking about today. So anyways, it looks like we got the Boone and Crockett Club and the Fish America Foundation. That's what we got here. Here's a little closer look at what we got, and warning, this product is not a safe alternative to cancer sticks. How about you sons of bitches in the federal government that are putting these stupid warning labels, go down to the city morgue and tell me if you feel different about freaking putting these stupid warning labels on. Oh yeah, it's not safer than cigarettes. It's not safer. It's not. Yes, it is, you silly bitches. Stop complaining and stop putting these stupid-ass warning labels on our freaking dip. For the love of dip, I'm so pissed right now. And then, of course, we get the 2 freaking coupons that probably are freaking nothing. Buy one can, get one free. And then $1 off a can for any style of Grizzly. Sick as tits. Look at the beautiful camo cans on there. So make sure to sign up mygrizzly.com and you can get yourself a freaking Grizzly coupon for the Grizzly camo cans. Y'all been able to find those camo cans? Keep searching for this Copenhagen camo, y'all. This thing is sick as tits. I love this sumbitch. It just makes you want to dip more. I just want to keep dipping because it's so sick as tits looking. Now y'all like to hear some of my dip stories, right? Well, okay, you guys have been liking those past couple videos and stuff like that. So I had a little dipping story that I wanted to bring up today because I was thinking about buzzes the other day. Like, I don't, you know, being a seasoned dipper and dipping for a while now, I haven't been able to buzz like I used to when I first started dipping, and a lot of you all probably understand what I'm talking about and where I'm, excuse me, I had to burp there a little bit, where I'm coming from. So I'm going to give you all a little story about the biggest buzz I ever got from dipping. I think you guys are going to be surprised. You guys ain't even going to believe what I got the biggest buzz off of, and here's a little story for you, okay? Me and my buddy, I was living back in Colorado, okay? I was living back in Colorado. Of course, if you guys know Colorado, it snows a lot. We got the mountains. It was just fucking snowing like crazy. And in the wintertime, my buddy and I, we got hooked up with a couple snow removal companies, and we went out and we shoveled our asses off and plowed our asses off and tried to make as much money as possible, right? Well, it turned out at the time, the company that we were working for in snow shoveling and stuff, we were doing Walmarts and Lowe's at the time, I believe it was. Or no, yeah, Lowe's and Sam's Club. It was Walmart, Lowe's, and Sam's Club we were shoveling their parking lots and stuff. So it's a lot of work, those big parking lots, right? So we'd be going at it, we would do like 15 hours on, and then like 8 hours off, and then go sleep for like 8 hours, and then just go back and do it. You know, sometimes we pull like 24 hours straight. It was just crazy. Crazy snow removal. Hashtag snow money. That's what we were making. The company that we were working for happened to be my buddy's dad. He got the freaking job, and so he provided the plow trucks and all this type of stuff, right? So at the time, his dad was a dipper. Okay, this is when we just started dipping. We were dipping for like a year or so now, okay, at this point. You know, we were 15, 16, and you know, we're out there snowmobiling, or we're snowmobiling. We weren't snowmobiling, we were snow shoveling. So we're taking a little break after doing, you know, hours and hours of shoveling and plowing and stuff. And we get back in the truck to warm up a little bit because we're freezing our little sickest tits off. And we look at each other and we're like, man, I really wish I had a dip right now, dude. And at that time, we weren't old enough to buy dip. And at that time, we weren't stocking up with dip, and we were out. We were completely out of dip. I think we were dipping like Grizzly Natural at the time, or Fine Cut Natural or something like that. And I had like one pinch left and it was already gone. So we knew that my buddy's dad was a dipper. But the only thing that he dipped were Copenhagen pouches. If you guys never had Copenhagen pouches, they taste kind of like the Copenhagen Long Cut Original, but they're in pouch form. And believe it or not, they're actually pretty strong, and they actually have their own distinct flavor than most other pouches, you know, taste like their flavors and blends. But this one has its own distinct flavor, right? Well, anyways, his dad was inside collecting the paycheck or something from Walmart or whatever, and we go inside his truck and we take freaking like 2 or 3 pouches out of his can, and we go back to the Suburban, okay? So we steal some dip from this son of a bitch, and we freaking dip it. Now, the thing that happened, we're running back to the bourbon truck, and when I say bourbon truck, I have a Suburban, so don't think that we're slinging bourbon out of the back of my truck. Only on Sundays, y'all. So anyways, we go back and we're running back to the truck, and there's snow all over the ground, right? So my buddy had all of them in his glove and stuff like that. And when we get to the truck, he goes to open the door, and he drops all of them in the snow. All the little pouches. I think we had 3 each. We stole like 6 out of his can, all right? It's like a brand new can. We stole like 6. Of course he wouldn't know that we took any, right? Of course he. So anyways, he freaking drops all of it in the sumbitch and freaking snow. So we're like, oh shit, man, they're gonna be frozen and shit. So we're trying to get all the freaking pouches out of the snow and stuff, and we just put it in our lips instantly. Okay, 3 pouches each, put a little horseshoe into these pouches and stuff like that. And at the time, we've only been dipping, like I said, about a year and a half, 2 years, something like that. And within about 30 minutes, the juices started flowing like crazy. I don't know if it was the snow, I don't know if it was the can, I don't know what it was. But that, ladies and gentlemen, was the biggest buzz I ever had in my entire life. I remember snow shoveling, okay? This is how big it was. I remember shoveling snow. I remember going down the line. You would go down the line and try to, you know, and get it over. I remember just my lines were supposed to be straight. I remember my lines were like this. I couldn't keep straight. I felt like I was drunk off of 200 proof moonshine, y'all. I was dead. That was probably the longest I ever kept a dip in, too. Now, that buzz was so big, it didn't even make me sick. I loved that feeling. And that was the longest I probably ever kept it. It was probably in for like 6 hours. I'm no joke. I had those 3 pouches in. I just kept flipping them and upper decking and just trying to get as much juice out of those mother truckers as possible. That had to be the biggest dip I ever. I mean, I was spinning. I felt like I was in a whole nother dimension, y'all. It was like I just ate a freaking fistful of psychedelic mushrooms up in that zombitch. I was seeing little freaking dragons flying and sumbitch and freaking little hillbilly gnomes flying around and saying, hey, you're dipping and you're buzzing. Oh, boy. They're just flying around the air. I probably sound like a drunk idiot right now, but I swear, that's what I saw. So anyways, that's probably the most I ever buzzed. Was that right there. I'm sorry. I apologize for this whole video. I apologize. Okay, like I said earlier in the video, I've been up for freaking 35 hours or whatever it's been, slinging merch and all that kind of stuff. If you guys go to my website, keepithillbilly.com, we got beanies. We got these are Confederate Camo Outlaw beanies. We got the Confederate Camo long sleeve Outlaw tees. Freaking long sleeve Outlaw Confederate Camo t-shirts up still. We got the freaking Outlaw Trucker black trucker caps. And of course, the beautiful, always big seller, the Mother Trucker t-shirts. Up all on keepithillbilly.com. And I wanted to let you know the yellow Outlaw signed mud jugs are sold out at the moment, and they're on back order, so we're trying to get more in, and so in the next couple weeks we should have some up, so just be patient, and I'll let you all know when I do have more yellow mud jugs up, and then you guys can go get them at keepithillbilly.com. First link in the description is my website. Go out and check it out. Get you some freaking merch and rep it all day, every day. Keep it Hillbilly 24/7. You know what I mean. Sick as toots merch over there. KeepItHillbilly.com. Thanks, y'all. Oh, and I got some of them cans free Mother Trucker things that I showed in my last video. You can get some of those too. I got a couple left, so if you guys want to get some of those sons of bitches, $10. Go over to my website, KeepItHillbilly.com. How many times do I have to say that? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm wasted. Now, I've put out a lot of videos over the past couple weeks, and I just want to make sure that you guys aren't missing a beat of the entertainment that I'm throwing out there for y'all, okay? I put out a bunch, so I want you guys to go back over the past couple weeks and make sure that you've seen all of them, because I'm putting out a bunch of how-to videos, a bunch of, side effects of dipping, just a bunch of cool videos that I put out, and some of my best videos that I've ever put out on this channel whatsoever have been in the past couple weeks, and I've been throwing up like crazy. 2 to 3 videos a week, I've been just killing them. So make sure you go back after this video and go watch them all. Because there ain't nothing better than sitting back, putting a good dip in, spitting in your mud jug, kicking your feet up, sitting back, relaxing, watching Outlaw Dipper videos until your mom comes in and she thinks you're watching freaking porn. And we're so freaking close to 40,000 subscribers. Woo! Tits, y'all! Almost 40,000 subscribers, so if you haven't yet and you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because sick as tits content is coming, and I'm excited to throw it out there for you. And while you're at it, you're hitting that subscribe button, make sure to hit that like button down below. It's a little thumbs up, Mother Trucker. It says like next to it. Hit it! Last video we had almost 1,000 likes, so let's see if we can get 1,000 likes on this Mother Trucker. So just hit that like button, just rape it. Rape that son of a bitch! That was a little overboard. I'm sorry about that. I apologize. Just smash it! Smash it! Smash that Mother Trucker like button! I was thinking in my next video I might do a video called How to Convince Your Girlfriend to Let You Dip. Because I know a lot of you Mother Truckers have that problem out there, and a lot of you guys get in a relationship and you're like, well, they don't really want me to dip and all this kind of stuff. Well, I'm going to make a video on how to convince your girlfriend to let you dip. Is this something you guys would like to see? Let me know in the comments if you would. If you want to see something else, or if you want to see that video and some more shit, or you want me to review a certain kind of dip or chew or some type of something, leave it in the comments below. Everything. I read them all. Believe it or not, I read all your comments, y'all. So leave a comment below and let me know what you think. Alright, y'all, we're dipping that Camo Copenhagen wintergreen today, and let me tell you this, okay? Sick as tits can ever, right? The most beautiful can you will ever freaking see in your entire lifetime of dipping. And it's freaking beautiful. Just that orange and the camo. I hope they never get rid of this freaking can. The dip tastes the same. Trust me, it's still Copenhagen wintergreen. The dip didn't change at all. But the cans are badass, and I hope to keep it. So, Copenhagen, please, whatever you do, do not change the can back. Because this is beautiful. And I will marry this can one day. I will. What is that, Miss Outlaw? I didn't say that. I'm not going to marry this can. I'm going to marry you. Oh, hello, you need to put a ring on my finger, not on the freaking Copenhagen can. And I'll put a cope ring on your finger, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, y'all, that's it for me. My name is Outlaw. I'll see you on the dip side. You dip, bro? My name is Outlaw, like I said. And always remember, no matter what you're doing, 24/7, keep it freaking hillbilly. Doesn't matter when, it's always a dip time, It's always a dip time!